Well, hey there again, everybody. Welcome back to the Buc-ees build series. Now, let's go ahead and come right in here, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of what it looks like so far. Now, before we start this video in here, before I show you everything I've done so far, let's quickly come out here, and I'm going to show you something that you're going to need to do. Right over here, next to the fuel up station, I have these parking spaces. You can count how many I have right here. And these parking spaces here are going to be for the electric vehicles, the charge station. Now, all of them are exactly built the same. I have another station down that way. I'll show you where it's at and everything with it. But real quick, what I used right here is the symbols from the letters add-on. I dyed it yellow. Here I have a pale oak trapdoor. There I have a jukebox, and this texture pack is what it looks like. And then on top of it I have the pole from the road add-on, and then this here from the road add-on. Now, if you do not have the road add-on, that's okay. You can use end rods or iron bars. And then here I have an end rod coming down. And in the back here I have a vertical half slab. If you don't have those, you can just use the trapdoors. If you don't know how to use these or how to get them, I do have a video on that as well. Then here I have just a dark oak button just for more decoration. Now you see where it's at right here in the middle of this parking spot. And again, you see how many I have right here. Alright, now real quick, right down here on the other end of the parking lot, I have a few more lined up. Right here is that entrance where we first started off at. So you see where we're at here. So right here, again, they're built the same way. Alright, now let's go ahead and go on the inside here. Now, starting off, you see the ceiling I have in here with the lights. Alright, now with that, I use the cyan stained glass full blocks. And here I have the lodestone. The bottom texture, I like that. And then for the actual light itself, I use the light block. As you see, I just got two on there like that. And I have them on all of these. Alright, now you're probably wondering, where are you going to be placing these and how many? So let's go ahead and come down here to this end. Now right here where we have this entrance, we got these two middle blocks. Those two middle blocks is going to be right here lined up. That's going to be the middle strip of lights right here. I got two blocks of that from here, as you see, and the lights here is a 2x4. Alright, now let's go ahead and break this open right here, and I'll show you. Up in here we have just enough room to have this block here. Okay, so that works out perfect. Guys, use whatever glass block and use whatever block up inside there as well. It's all up to you. Alright, now going this way, there's going to be 5 blocks apart. You should have 4 right here. And on this side, you should have 4 as well. Okay? Now going this way, I have 5 blocks to this one, and again 5 blocks to this one. They're all 5 going straight down apart. Going this way, left and right, all 5 blocks apart. You see 5 blocks apart on all these. Alright, so coming back to this where we started off, you got these 3. And on this one here, you got one more on the left side there. And on the right side, you got one more here. And then those rows will go all the way down, all lined up to the very end. Right here, if you have room to have 5 in between, go ahead and place it here. And you just see 5 blocks in between from that wall right there. So that works out perfect. You should have 4 blocks right here from this. And those lights will go all the way down. Again, if you have room to have 5 apart, this one's 1 block from there. Enough room, I got lights there. Okay? All the way down, as you see here. Now right here, there should be one right in here, but this wall is in the way, as you see. So, I didn't put one there. That's okay. I got those all the way down. And over here as well. Right now, with the kitchen here, let's go ahead and hop over the counter. I got these lights here. 2 blocks from the wall there. You see where they're at. It's a 2x3, 3 blocks apart from each other. This is 4 blocks, 3 blocks, 3 blocks, 2 blocks. It doesn't matter, just put in some lights. It'll all work out. Alright. In here, again, if you got room to put lights, go ahead and put lights. Doesn't have to be exactly placed identically to where my lights are at. That's why I'm not really going over too much on that. Now back here, I have not done yet. As you see, it's real dark back through here. Now in the mop room here, we have a 2x3 light. You see there? Alright. In here we have these lights. And I'm not trying to drag on the lights too much. Here's that. And in here as well. Again, if you have room for a light, put a light. Alright, now down here where we have this cashier area, as you notice, it's a lot smaller than what I told you it would be. That yellow outline went way out here, okay? It doesn't need to be that big. I was just telling you it's going to be in this general location. So what I got here, this here is going to be lined up. The counter here is going to be lined up with this block. And then this side here will be the 1, 2, 3rd block from here, okay? That's plenty big enough. Back here we have some shelving and things like that. As you see, here we have the register and we have a worker in there. And here we have carpet, brown carpet on top of the white terracotta. An entrance here going back. Some shelving and things right through here. Okay. And then another entrance here. Right now over here where we have the other 2 register areas, as you see, they're both going to be the exact same, just mirrored from each other. So let's go ahead and just show you one, and then you could copy the same thing on this side. So this here is going to be lined up here, which is going to be 1, 2, and then the 3rd one there. Okay. So again, the same thing on this side. This will be the 3rd one from there. Alright. And in this way, these will be lined up. So again, like I said, they'll both be the same size. Right here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks this way. And as you see, this is going to go all the way against this black right here. Okay. Here I have the birch fence going on up. This is going to be 3 blocks tall on this back wall. You could put shelving and things like that later on. This is just what I have so far. We got 2 blocks here going for the counter. Again, the brown carpet on top. And the shelvings and things on this side, as you see. Alright. We got things back here, some shelving and inventory. And then the same little cash register area here. And another little entrance on this side. Alright. So again, the same thing for here. Alright everybody, now please remember that the main structure is all here. Whatever you do next is really up to you. If you want to, just go on Google and look up the images of the inside of Buc-ees for any kind of references. Now I'll go to this one quite often, so I'm pretty sure I'll get this spot on close as possible. Now all through here on this section, this is the food area. As you see, we got the drink coolers here on the left side and right side. So all through here is just mainly aisles of chips, snacks, and things like that. And then right here is going to be a little section right in here will be for custom coffees and things like that. So you fill up coffee here and then you come over here and then you could put your creamer and all sorts of stuff here. And then just a whole lot of shelving all throughout here. Now remember, this is a mall size gas station. So there's all sorts of stuff all here in between. Now out here there is a food area. They have this huge section here, just mainly all sorts of different types of food that they cook from there, and then they prepare it and sell it here. Over here they actually have a spot in this area where they actually have homemade tortillas, where they have burritos and things like that. And then over here on this side is, again, we got clothes here and clothes here. So all through right here is just mainly either clothes or souvenirs, knickknacks, and things like that. So just remember, the main structure of the building is here, and everything else is really up to you. Now obviously, I have never been in the back of the kitchen. So all of this is random back here, okay? And obviously I've never been back here. So just use imagination. You can follow along with me if you want. Again, I'll be doing a showcase once the entire build is finished after this video is all up and ready to go. And then also, guys, remember I will be doing a tutorial on the logo that I have on the gas pumps and everything. This logo right here, I'll be doing a tutorial on that, so you can check that out as well. And you could place that here, and then I have that here as well. And then over here I do not have it, but if you want to, you can put it there as well. I do have it on the gas pumps, as I've shown before. I also have that logo here as well. And then on the other end down there where I have the ice. And then also down there where I have the dog park on that sign, I do have that logo here as well. Remember, guys, I'm just trying to show you inspiration. It doesn't actually have to be exactly like mine. Alright everybody, now as you see right over here, I started doing the aisles. And because I use the material that I have here, it is extremely laggy. I can barely do anything without it lagging out. So I'm going to have to change the material. It does look really good. I do like these shelves. You see what it looks like. It looks pretty good. But like I said, it's lagging way too much. I believe it's because these shelves are actual entities, or it's just something with the add-on. Too much going on here, too many shelves. And this is just one little section right here where the drinks and everything is. So I'm going to have to actually use something else. So just letting you all know. Right now I took out those shelves. Again, was from an add-on, and it's still very laggy, very choppy. I don't like it. I figured it was the shelves. So what I've done here differently, I took the door wall up 2 blocks, and then the white fence on top, and then I have the iron trap doors like this. Okay, I do like the other style better, and it's still very laggy. These are 15 blocks long here, and right here I have 5 blocks from that wall, and it's lined up with that right here. Looking at these walls right here, they are 4 blocks apart here, 4 blocks apart here, and then this one's 5 blocks apart. The 5 block apart one is the main aisle, centered with that door. And then this one and this one is also 4 blocks apart. Okay? Now I'm not sure if you could tell by the video here how it's recording, but it's still very choppy. I think it might be from the letters. So over here I have sodas written out. Right here I have alcohol. Over here I have energy drinks. Over here, sports drinks. You don't have to have those, but that's what I like. Extra detail. I think it looks pretty good, but I still don't like how choppy and laggy everything is. I'm thinking about taking these letters down and seeing if that helps anything. Alright, now earlier I mentioned the coffee stations. So over there you would grab your coffee, and then right here you would put special creamers and all sorts of stuff in that. And this is what it is here. So I have 9 blocks. Counting from here, going to here is 9 blocks. Okay. And looking right at this coffee station here, this middle block right here, if we follow it, it's going to be right here, lined up. And this will be 3 blocks apart here. Okay. This station here is going to be 5 blocks long and 2 blocks wide. Alright. So I got candles here for creamer, sugar, things like that. I have a little sink here to clean up messes. Just a cauldron with the pole from the road add-on, and then a lever for the faucet. Okay. Over here I got pretty much the same thing, just kind of mismatch a few things to make it look a little bit more realistic. Right now it is still really choppy, very laggy in here, and I don't like that because I still got a lot to do in here, and I'm kind of worried about how I'm going to fill everything in and having the game not actually crash out on me. I don't like how laggy it is. I really don't know what it is. Maybe it's the letters, or maybe it's these shelvings. I don't know really. Right here we have the area that I was mentioning earlier. This is where you would come and grab your biscuits. They will prepare it that right here behind the counter, and they have burritos, biscuits, all sorts of things right there. Desserts. salad bar, all sorts of stuff. So right here is going to be 13 blocks wide. Here is going to be 7 blocks wide. And from here going to here, this is going to be 12 blocks in between. Alright. Now in here is just very simple. Just got a few counter spaces here. Couple microwaves. Couple cabinets. Shelving back here. A trash can. Really simple. Okay. And then here is an entrance going in and out. Please comment down below in this video if you guys are actually having the same lag problem as I am. Please. Okay, so right here is 9 blocks in between from this one to this one here. And this is going to be lined up here, so that's lined up there. That's lined up there. This one here is going to be 10 blocks long. And this is where the homemade tortillas are actually prepared. So I have a sign here saying tortillas, handmade fresh. Here we have the entrance. A couple microwaves there just to fill up some space. Some glass full blocks going around. As you see there. Got a couple of shelves in there. And then right here, you're probably wondering what in the world this is. This is actually something like they have in real life. It's a little conveyor belt looking thing coming out of an oven. They hand make their tortillas and it'll come down the conveyor belt. So what I got here is I got a furnace there. Bottom I have 2 blast furnaces. And then I have blast furnaces facing this way like this to give that side texture. And then here we have a trap door. There we have the chiseled black stone. This is from the add-on. It looks like fire. If you don't have that, that's okay. Just try to use something that looks like fire if you can. Okay, so I got that there. And on this side, this is what it looks like. The same, pretty much. Got a little chimney here with a button on top. Iron door, and then here we have trap doors going around it. One on top. And then I have the railing coming down with some half slabs and a stair to match here. Again, use your imagination. So pretty much all through here, we're just gonna have some shelving. I'm gonna use the door wall here and just come across like this right here. I have 4 blocks there, 2 blocks there, and I'm just gonna make it 2 blocks tall. Right now, right here, this is what I have. Just something simple to fill in some space. Now, it's quite hard coming up with just different ideas. Being on Bedrock, we don't have many options. So, this is what I have here. Again, just to fill in some space. Really simple. Alright. Now, over here, as you see, the same thing. I have these going this direction here. You don't have to have yours placed exactly where mine is. I'm just showing you where mine is here. Alright. Now right over here, I have another 3 rows going that way. You can see right there how long they are. And then these here are actually going to be 14 blocks long on these 2 rows. Over here we have 3 short rows, as you see. Alright, these are 5 blocks long. And then 3 long ones here, the 14 long. And over here we got a couple rows. Those are 11 long, and over here we have 3 longer rows. Now you see how choppy it gets, how laggy it gets when I get on this end of the building. I think I know what it is. I think it's actually all of these items inside of the bookcase, and plus on top of that, I believe it's also the shelving with everything on the shelves inside of these drink coolers with the letters add-on, and also all of the light blocks. That's got to be what it is. Once I get a PS5, I'm sure the lag will go away. Alright, so in the bathrooms here, with the lights, if you see a space, just put a little 2x2 light in here. Alright, doesn't have to be all that fancy. Put in your toilets, which I've done many of the toilet stuff, interior bathrooms on my channel. Just put some toilets in there, or you can get an add-on for the toilets. I actually got an add-on for my toilets, but they didn't work for me, so be careful with that. So the same thing with the lights in here in the men's room. Be careful with the mirror here, as it's ice and it will melt. Alright, now let's go ahead and make our way on this end. Now you see it's not really laggy over here. Let's go through here. Now all of this here, go ahead, if you're not bothered by this, you can take a block of choice and just cover this up. Alright, now the same thing with this brick. If you're bothered with it, you can also cover that up. I'm going to do that all the way down, and that's going to leave my hallway here 2 blocks wide. That's totally fine. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this up, put in some lights up here, go down through here, cover this wall up, again, like this, be 2 blocks wide, again with the lights up top. Back here, you got to remember this is a stock area. This is only for the employees right here. We have a spot here we need to fill up, so I'm actually going to leave this black there. I'm going to come up here like this, come on across, just like what we done up front, and then all of that will be filled in, leaving that like that. Alright, all this wall filled in. You can put in some shelves, pallets, things like that. Now if you've seen my mall video, in the back of my mall I have a big shipment storage area. You can do something like that back here, just a bunch of tables and pallets and things like that. Alright, this wall here is okay, this wall here is okay. This will be like that there. If you want to, you can wrap this around. That's totally up to you. You can go ahead and come through here like this. Again, that's totally up to you. Cover that up if you want. Put in your lights up top up here. And then back here, again, just stock area. You can make this room here, you can make this into an office. You can make it into a security room or just a big closet. Alright. Now, right here is the shipment door. As you see, this brick will be covered up. Again, cover that up. Go up and over. This here is the doorway going back out to the front. This door is to the coolers. Here's your mop sink area. And this here is the freezer and cooler. And this door here is again going to your coolers. Just cover all this up here. You can make this area here the break room if you want. That would be totally fine. Make it a break room. And if you want, you can take a wall here and come on across a little bit. And then make a break room or separate or something like that. It's really up to you guys. This here would be good for like a main office for the manager or something like that. That's probably what I'll make that into there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I know I'm not 100% done. I didn't do the lights in the back. I didn't do the walls in the back. I didn't furnish everything. I didn't show you the toilets. There's a few things that you can do yourself. Please, guys, let me know in the comments. There's enough here that you guys can do it yourself from here. I hope that you all enjoyed this build series and tutorial. If you did, please, guys, leave a like and comment down below. And I want to thank you all for watching. And I want to thank you all for the support and all for the patience as well. Now, my next video will be on the Buc-ees logo map art. So please stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.